Bringing it back, bringing it back. That was my fault, man. I tried to swipe something up and switch accounts, and that just threw off everything. So let me bring Evapors back in. Yeah, that was completely my fault. I went to try to swipe something up, and it just switched accounts. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, it's
So
all
I'm
good.
anything pop up on my screen, I'm just wait till it fly away. I ain't even gonna try to swipe it up.
Yeah, no, it's all good. We back in here.
I thought it said pause, but man, it switched accounts on me. But yeah, you were talking about being out in LA with the top down.
Oh yeah. So when I was in LA with the Porsche, man, it was chilly out one night. I was actually in the mountain area, man. I think I was when I went to Calabasas, and it was a little chilly outside, and I kept the top down, baby. I didn't care. I just put my toboggan on, man, and just I was out there in that cool California breeze, man, with the top down. Matter of fact, that night I was out there. I had on my all white Adidas suit. Had on my all white Adidas suit. Boy, you couldn't tell me I want P. Diddy out in LA, baby. You know what I mean? You couldn't tell me nothing. I said, all this, I'm at home. I said, I'm at home. I was telling my friends out there, man, when I rocked the LA NCHQ, Los Angeles, North Carolina headquarters, I felt so at home, man. What's good, Flyby G Money? What's going
Money.
on? Yeah. I see nephew hop back in here, man. You had a little slight technical difficulties right quick there. But yeah, that in LA,
What's up, bro?
yeah. But that LA lifestyle is different though, bro. When I tell you I didn't have the top up the whole time, man. I didn't have the top up the whole time. But the atmosphere is so different in LA, man. I like a mix of it. That's why I say LA NC headquarters. I want to be in LA a few weeks or a few days out the month. You know what I mean? And then back here in North Carolina and had a spot in LA, man. So we working on it, bro. And every day we getting a little closer to our dreams, man. Like I'm just I'm just chasing my dreams, man. And I was telling somebody earlier today, man. Walking away from $100,000 job, might look like a step back, but it's in real life, man. It's a step forward because now I don't have a salary cap. I had a salary cap before. Okay, you gonna make this $100,000 right here, and that's not little money or whatever. But I got other money coming in. So
Right.
now with that 8 hours a day, what can I do? I can pour into my family. You know what I mean? Because I'm here with my wife, my two daughters every day. I can pour into them and build them. Without having to do it minus 8 hours a day. Now I can build the things that I really want to do. What are we building right now? Car Talk TV. You know what I mean? I didn't work 8 hours today, so I'm not coming. I'm not in here tired on this live right now because I went in for 8 hours and did this and did that or stressed out from it. So now when I work, it's on my terms. When I go out and do consulting with my consulting firm on Monday and Wednesday, it's on my terms. It's on my terms. And now I can plan to go to the Bentley event in in our Greensboro. Well, High Point.
How far is that from you?
Oh man, it's an hour and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an hour and a half. So I'm gonna do the Bentley. As a matter of fact, I need to go ahead and reserve my test drive, man, because I want to test drive the Benyaga
Bentayga?
Bentayga. Yeah, I wanna rock that Bentayga, man. So so my plan is do the Bentley event that morning, test drive the Bentayga, you know what I mean, and have me a flight to Memphis that night. Get to Memphis. There'll probably be something going on that night still. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody going to bed early, so I get down there and go to the main hotel everybody's staying at, and then be ready for the race on the 31st. Representing Car Talk TV and all of that, man. Oh, Jay Watts. What Jay Watts say? Bentley, ooh, we. Hey, Jay Watts, man, my business partner up here, Car Show Rell, man, he rocked with the Bentley Flying Spur right now. And this your third Spur, right?
Yeah, third spur. I told you, man, it's paid off, so I'm gonna try to keep that as long as I can. I didn't appreciate classic cars, so I'm at 37 now. If I can hold on to that joint until I'm like in the 70s and still have it in good condition, and then continue to bring it out. It'll look like one of those cars that you see in the 40s now today. You know, in the
Yeah,
50s and
yeah.
60s now today.
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna go to the Bentley event, man, and see what that's all about. I like to learn about these cars, man, and even for myself, like, okay, because many years ago, not even gonna say many, a few years ago, I wouldn't be in a position to buy an exotic car.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, to be honest, like, I wouldn't be in a position to I wouldn't even go to the event. You know what I mean? So now I'm in a position to do it. I'm never gonna just jump into something. I'm always gonna do my research, man. So going to the Bentley event. Shout out to New York in your city, and you're right, Jay Watts. Hey, that's how we doing it, man. So going to the Bentley event, I'm gonna learn about this car. I'm gonna test drive it firsthand. You know what I mean? So now I can put it in my notes. Okay, do I like this car? So when it's a option, like, you know what, I'm looking to get this type of car, because right now I want a Huracan, the Lambo. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So the Lambo is definitely will be before a Bentley. At least I'm saying that. My wife was like, maybe we can get that for her.
Yeah, so I
So
was going to say the Bentayga is nice. I mean, would I rock one? I would, but there's so many other cars that I would put before it.
yeah,
But
yeah.
your wife already got the Lexus truck. That'd be a nice replacement.
Look, I might look. I told her this. She got, we first of all, shout out to New York in your city, man. And New York on his page, man. They selling tickets to the Donkmaster and Demonology event in Memphis, man. So y'all got to make sure y'all go to New York in your city page, man. Y'all can get them tickets right there. It's gonna be the scariest trick or treat race you ever seen in your life, man. The rematch, Donkmaster and Demonology. Demonology trying to get some paid back. You know what I mean? So that's gonna be fun, man. So yeah, I'm actually putting everything together to leave my area that night and get down there same night on the 30th, you know what I mean, and try to link up with whoever on the 30th, the night of the 30th, man. I'm sure something's still gonna be going on, whether it's at the hotel or at the track or whatever. But yeah, and then I'm be ready for the event on the 31st, man. Car Talk TV in the house with your man Evapors, Car Show Rell. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Represent. Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Especially if you can make it down there, that's definitely love. That is definitely love. So fly by G Money said he'll be there. So
Oh, the
Daily
car show.
John, are you going? I'm looking at one of the comments. Let me go back up. I think he
Yeah.
said I got a 26-foot moving truck or something like that. Is he is
Oh,
is he going? Is Are you attending? Are you comment on that? Comment on that. Oh, Uzumaki gonna be there? Yeah, it's gonna be tons of people there. I wonder if
oh
Mod.
man.
Have you ever talked to the guy Mod the Fame?
Me?
I think his name's Stephen from Mod the Fame.
No, I hadn't talked to him, man. But one of my partners, man, that live in Orlando, he know him.
Okay, yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
I seen his video. That's how I got introduced to the whole demonology versus Donkmaster. I seen one of his videos.
Hey, what? Hey,
So
so you who? So you rolling with Stunner Reese? Fly by G Money. So you rolling with Stunner Reese? Yeah, it sounds like it's gonna be lit, man. I'm real. I'm Mr. Laid Back, but I might have to. I might have to just wear all white. For both days. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Hey, Kasha Rell. Cause I ain't want to come down there with the red bottoms on. With my black red bottoms. I ain't want to kid him with the Christian Louboutin, man. It might be too much for Memphis. I don't know.
I
So
mean, that's definitely Memphis, Tennessee. I mean, I never been to Memphis, so I mean, the red bottoms you might blend in, you might not. Who knows? Who knows? I just
no,
say do you, do
I don't
you?
know, man. Yeah, yeah, I don't know, man. So are they coming out of Chicago? Y'all coming out of Chicago? He having a drive out from Chicago. Word.
That's
That's a
dope,
that's a that's a grip from Chicago to Memphis.
man. To see Dunk Master and Demonology, yeah,
That's a
people
that's a
taking that shit.
That's a grip. It's 8 hours from here in North Carolina. If I was to go, it's 8 hours. I figure I just fly out there because again, hold on. Shout out to Croc 392 just jumped in here, man. I figure if I fly there and rent a car. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably do the Turo.
Yeah.
See what's available on Turo, man. And do it like that, man. They better hope they ain't got no Lambos out there on Turo.
Hey, look, Daily Grind said he's trying to make it. They say all over the country right now. So I'm about 5 or 6 hours from Tennessee. I'm there. Man, what you doing? A cross country drive? He Daily Grind up here. He up
Yeah,
there
yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
he working cross country, man. Hey, New York in the city said he riding the Harley from Kansas City to Memphis.
Zay, man, that joint gonna be extra lit.
Yeah, yeah.
Extra lit.
But this is what I can't imagine. That's why I gotta go ahead and book all my stuff. Like literally some of my favorite some of my favorite YouTubers, top YouTubers that I rock with, like New York in your city, man. Demonology, you know what I mean? Like to meet them in person is just like an amazing thing all on its own. Yeah, the event is gonna be cool. I like watching cars race. I love the sound of the engine ripping up and down the drag strip, man. I love the rumble of the engine, how it feels, all that. But man, when you get to meet genuine people, man, that like really rock with you, man. So to meet New York in person, to get some footage on oh, the hotel is almost booked up. Hey, New York, man, what hotel is that, man? Or you can send it to me on the inbox, man. I was just messaging somebody because I forgot. Somebody they said Hilton or something. I forgot. Well, I need to go ahead and get my room in the Hilton joint, man. Make sure that executive suite ain't booked. They ain't booked the executive suite though. Hey, Rell. The executive suite still there.
Yeah, the executive suite probably still there, brother.
Yeah,
Wait, right there.
yeah. I might not even have to book it. I might just pull up and say I need that exec joint. You sure, sir? You know that is $200 a night. Hilton Grand. Hold on, I missed that. Hilton
Garden.
Grand, Hilton Garden
That
Inn,
wasn't
Memphis
even,
downtown.
that's
Hey,
a
Prop, you
different
there
one,
too? Are
bro.
you going?
Because we wasn't even looking at that one. I think we was looking at downtown Memphis Hilton. So
That's probably the
yeah,
only Hilton downtown, I bet, right? Let me see.
Hilton
Hilton. I'm
Garden.
typing it in right now, so I have it up on my screen. Hilton Garden Inn, downtown Memphis. Hilton Garden Inn, downtown Memphis. Okay. Let me see where they got the executive suite, Rell.
Hey, since I'm starting new live, want to shout out the guests that we're gonna have. If you haven't been seeing the last post, so Sunday we're gonna have Art Motorsport. We're gonna be chopping it up with the owners. They may even be at their garage, so we may even get the full virtual tour of what they're working on, what they got in the shop. They're heavy into the old schools, the rebuilds from the ground up. Old school classic restoration, big rims, horsepower, motor work. That's going to be a dope one. That's going to be 5 p.m. on Sunday. And also we got to check the time again. I got to look at the messages. But Monday, the reschedule for Sasha. That's going to be another dope one as well. Super dope female that's down in Florida doing her thing with the cars and her car group. But also she started her YouTube channel to inspire females not only to get into the car game, but to also not be afraid to work on those cars. She's teaching them how to do basic oil changes, change your brakes, change flat tires, which I think is a super dope thing.
Yeah, no, I think that's real dope, man. So yeah, Sasha, she real dope, man. I've talked to her before a few times via social media, man. And I first saw her rocking with New York in your city, man. So man, New York is connected with so many people, man, and it's
You
just
know,
amazing the number of
facts.
people that he's connected to. And New York be all humble and stuff, man. That's why I had to give my man his flowers and stuff, man, because New York is that guy, man. I know he didn't want me to blow the horn up and all that stuff, man. But New York is that guy. I got a lot of respect for him, man. And I just love seeing us do great, man. He has a great platform, highly well respected, man. So I just appreciate every repost, every shout out. That's why when I come through his chat, I always like to come through with respect, man, showing love, and you know, and he know how to handle them trolls too. He get rid of them so fast. Cause like he'll say something about a troll, and I'll look in the chat, and I don't even see the comment, bro. It's like, dang, he got him up out of here like that,
Right. Kick him
real
up out
quick.
of
He get him up out of there.
No, but yeah, I like I said, I caught a couple of his podcasts as well. Once he announced that you was coming, I say, oh, who's New York in your city? I need to, follow up on this guy. I was like, oh, this
Yeah.
dude, he for real. Like his automotive podcast. I mean, I haven't seen anybody that like when we started it, we thought we were the only ones. But
Yeah.
what he's doing, like he's doing it to the next level. His is like an actual podcast, like an
Yes.
actual podcast, and he's bringing
Yeah.
people on damn near every day, like people you
Yeah.
not even heard of that's making moves. I'm like, whoa, who's
Yeah.
this guy? Who's this guy?
Yeah.
He got ladies night where he just highlighting ladies. Like his joint's super dope. His joint is
Yeah.
super dope, man. I like what you're doing, New York in your city, man. Big salute to you.
Yeah.
Keep going, man. Keep going. I
So
love it.
So I know if I literally follow every person that he has on his show because it seems like every person that he has is interesting. So I end up following them on social media. You know, if they have a YouTube channel, I follow the YouTube channel. So think of all the people that's doing the same thing. So you know these folk were unknown at one time, but their name is gonna grow. You know, because think about all the people that he knows.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you don't see, this is what I've learned too. Just because you don't see somebody in your chat talking, that don't mean they're not in there looking.
It's facts.
So you could have I've had some of the biggest YouTubers names that I know they told me they was, watching my stuff, but they had never said a word.
Right.
They had never said a word. So all the people that New York knows, and you go on his show as an unknown, you never know who's watching and might be like, yo, I like what that kid is doing right now. I like what that young lady, that dude is doing right there. And your stuff go to the top. And New York's gonna sit back like a proud father. You know what I mean? He's gonna sit back like a proud father and be like, yo, yeah, I remember they was on my show, man. Those jokers hit the state, they done skyrocketed now, man.
Right.
They came to the launch pad and they took off.
Took right off. Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
look what New York said exactly. I found out Warren G, Daz, and a few others watch. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like I've had some of these guys tell me that they watch. You know what I mean? So I already know all the people that New York know. It's so many people that's watching. They might not say a word, but they watching. So you never can take anything lightly. If you can get on New York calendar and get on the show, man, you better take that opportunity and run with it, man. And and just make the best out of the situation, man. Look, you see, I got my lights on my TV now. I don't know if you saw on my IG.
Yeah.
I put my little lights on the TV, man.
I see it. And you was playing with the clicker and stuff like that. Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, hold on, let me show you something. Alexa, turn Madison's light red.
Okay.
Ooh, that's fire. I like that. That.
I'm a little late. People have been having the strip lights and stuff on their TV, man. But I'm like a kid in the candy store, man. So, and look, they was $26, and I had posted the link to it, man. I don't want people to get ripped off and pay like $50, $75. So I got a link, and they $26 on Amazon. Got here in 2 days.
Dope.
So it's a lot of different brands, but every brand is not compatible with like Alexa or your smartphone. Because you could buy something that's $10, $12, or even $50, but they may not be smart lights. So they may not be compatible with a smart home, or they may not have an app. They might work, they'll light up, but you got to cut them on and cut them off like right at the TV. So I already did it, as my brother Rell would say, I've already done the research for you. All you got to do is hit the link, baby. Like when he does the automotive review stuff, he said, man, I did it work.
I like his reviews, man. His reviews are very informative. They straight to the point, no fluff. And he's actually, man, it's entertaining as well. Like he's a comedian with it, man.
Yeah. Hey, look, my boy Croc through. Look, I'm gonna get Croc through 92. He just flexed on me in here. Look what he said. Look what Croc through 92 just did. He just flexed on me in the chat, man. He put me in my place.
Oh,
He
he said I
said,
had the lights in '06. Oh,
yes.
jeez.
He flexed on Croc. My boy Croc flexed on me, man. You know what I'm saying? He tried to say, hey, look, man, I know you just got him in 2020, but I had them joints back in '06, man. Well, Croc, why didn't you tell me about them then? Whoa. I love it, man. Yeah, I'm late with it, man. I've been seeing them, man. I guess I don't know. It never was on my radar to pick up a pair, man. But when my little brother, the Rells, I saw him doing his YouTube, like death side YouTube stuff, right? And I saw these two lights, you know, shining. I thought they were strip lights.
Right.
So I went on and ordered them, right? And then I was like, yo, man, I got the lights that you got. And I sent him the little link. He was like, no, I don't have them. I was like, what? I said, you ain't got these? And he had something totally different, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, well, I like these anyway, so I put them on the TV, man. And there's plenty of applications for them, you know, from under cabinet lighting. But I like the way this is because I already got the smart hub on my wall. So it had like 4 plugs you can plug stuff in. So I don't like that look when you see the wire come down and it go all the way down to, you know, the plug. So I would tell anybody, it's worth the investment of, you know, punching that hole in the wall, getting a little box put on there, power cords. I mean, you know, your power source right there for that clean look with no cords running down. Yeah, that clean look, man. It's just that's what you want.
Cool. Dope. Man, I definitely appreciate that comment, Daily Grind. So my goal, man, I got a videographer on deck. My whole goal when I first started shooting, I was shooting with a videographer. And, you know, I'm just starting to drop some of those videos. So the video that you guys seen today, that wasn't a recent video. It's a video I had in the tuck.
Really?
Man, yeah, my camera guy, man, he shoots some dope stuff. But you know, he now is running his business, so I gotta catch him when I can. And I would love to have him for everything. I don't want to waste his time with every video, everywhere I go. You feel me? I want it to be something exclusive, like when I was at the dealership that y'all saying. Or when the next one's going to be test driving the Aston Martin, he filmed that. So you know, on exclusive joints, I'm bringing my videographer. You know, on regular, just little vlogs, or I'm just sitting in front of the camera, or you know, maybe driving with the GoPro. I'm gonna just drop that and chop it up myself. But you know, eventually, maybe I will get to a level where he just with me every video. You know, like your boy Omi or like Tall Guy. Like, you know, you got the videographer on deck everywhere. I
Yeah.
definitely love the look. The look and feeling of just having somebody following you with a camera. I don't know if you ever had like a camera guy. You know,
Yeah.
it just it put that extra spice and extra flair just on a video. Just, you know, you're not seeing it from, you know, a point of view camera.
Yeah.
Looking like diapers. Yeah, that's the Aston Martin SUV. Yeah, that joke was crazy. But yeah, bro. Like, have you ever had a videographer do some work for you?
Nah, not on the regular. I've had like 1 or 2 instances, man. And look, I just saw TK Garage is up in here, man. Look, TK, that's a good dude right there. He's right here at Fort Bragg, man. And he just picked
Oh,
up,
good. Good.
yeah, he just picked up a dope scat pack, man. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that thing in person, man. Give me a couple pictures, a little bit of video, man, and just doing a collab with TK Garage, man. I love those Copar walkthroughs, man. When they go through and they be finding diamonds in the rough, man. I know my man New York in your city do the same thing, man. And I just love YouTubers that open themselves to other YouTubers. Because I don't care what level you are, somebody got more subscribers than you. And your
True.
number of subscribers don't define who you are as a person. You know what I mean? Just like me and you, we both served in the military, and several other people YouTubers that we know served in the military. TK is one of them also, man. Your subscriber count don't define the service that you did to the country. You know what I mean? It doesn't make you less important. You know, but I love to see YouTubers that, you know, are monetized, that's got 10, 20, 30, 40,000, you know, subscribers, and they rocking with everybody. You know what I mean? Or even like the ones with 100,000, 200,000 that's rocking with everybody because they know, like what did Demonology say? Like we got his cell phone number. Like I got his cell phone number. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I can call you. You call me. Will Motivation got the cell phone number. You know what I mean? We have conversations off the camera. Like the conversation that we had was just like, yo, what you need, man? You know, it's like you don't have to do that. Like especially Will Motivation, man. He's very busy with business and different things, man. So why would he try to, you know, put me in contact with somebody? Why would he try to plug me with somebody? He don't have to do that, man. So New York and TK and all these YouTubers, man, that's got bigger platforms than I have, man. You know, I always, you know, show them love, man. And you don't see that a lot, man. You get YouTubers that get territorial, and they won't mention other YouTubers' names. There's some kind of insecurity there, like they're worried that you're gonna be bigger than they are, and that's like the worst thing you can do, man. If you mention me and I mention you, and yeah, you might already have 30,000 subscribers. I Somebody find out about you on my page, and then somebody find out about you on their page, and it's a domino effect. You might pick up another 30,000 just because you had one person on your channel with 500 subscribers. But the domino effect was crazy, and now you got somebody that's an advocate for your channel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that person might have 30 subscribers, but you rock with them. You know, you cool with them. And next thing you know, man, they talking about your channel all the time. They're a mouthpiece for your channel. They almost like back in the day, you had to have a street team, you know,
Right.
passing out your flyers. Hey, man,
Yeah.
going down tonight, man, this late at night, take this flyer. Your street team would have to go pass out 1,000 flyers, man. And if you didn't have a street team, man, your little club probably wasn't going to be packed.
Thanks.
So the
Thanks.
virtual street team, to me, are up and coming YouTubers that you show love to, that you respond to in the comments, man. And man, they'll run for you, man. And you know, I'm sitting at like 1,700, I believe, subscribers on YouTube, and I got a steady group of core folk, man. I've seen them, they be tagging me and stuff, man. They be mentioning my page, they be reposting my stuff on Instagram. Matter of fact, TK's Garage, man, on YouTube, he posted my thing on YouTube in the community.
Dope. Dope.
Yeah, so I thought that was dope, man. And those are the type of things that you don't have to do.
Nah.
But when you don't have insecurities about other people and you really build other people, man, you just do them things naturally, man. It ain't even no thing. Cause I know they probably be like, oh man, that ain't no thing, man. That's just a little retweet or a drop in the community tab. Oh, it ain't no thing, man. Like New York be like, oh man, no, ain't no thing. No, it's a thing, man, because it's not common. It's not common that people that are building these platforms, you know, bring you on their platform without any feelings of, nah, don't bring Evapors on here. Don't bring Rell on here. Don't bring whoever on here, you know, because, you know, keep them out of it, man. No, I ain't with that, brother. I ain't with that at all, man.
Yeah. What's meant for, you know, whoever's trying to prosper and push through and break through, they're gonna break through regardless. You know, I'm new to, you know, the whole YouTube thing. You know, and really the whole YouTube being monetized and, you know, blowing up big. I mean, it's still relatively new as far as the like vlogger type of scene, make videos type scene where you're not like an actual musician or an artist. But I think it's eventually going to become like how, you remember how hip hop was when hip hop first started. You know, people ain't really take it serious. That's how the same was with YouTube. And people are like, oh, people making money off of it. You know, they getting sponsored deals. So then, you know, you got a certain group of people, which, you know, business is business. You know, they treat it as a business. Look, man, you know, I had to bust my ass for 5 years, 3 years, making videos, sinking money in the cars, just to put videos up. Like, I paid my dues. If you want to do a collab with me, it's going to cost you this, which I respect. You know, again, just correlating it to the music industry. If you want to do a feature with Rick Ross, it's going to cost you a little bit, but it's going to be worth it. You want a Rick Ross feature, you on his album, or now he's vibing with you and shouting you out because you know, you paid the fee, and you guys are kind of in the same room now. Now you're like, okay, this dude is actually a real genuine guy. May rock with you a little bit harder, but sometimes you might gotta pay that initial fee. And that's what I'm starting to see, you know, as this YouTube community starting to, I guess, elevate and grow into something bigger than just, you know, video platform.
Yeah, let me tell you something that I ain't never gonna do. Take a wild guess. What something that I ain't never gonna do.
What's that?
I ain't gonna pay no joker to be on their YouTube channel.
Oh man. So okay. Look,
I'm
I
not.
respect it, man. I respect it.
I,
Look, if somebody wants to pay for a collab, I don't down them. They look at it as an investment. They look at it as an
yeah,
investment. You know,
yeah.
everybody's different. Everybody's different. I mean, me, the space that I'm in right now, I
hmm
probably wouldn't as well. But if I see, if I ever get into a space where I see is beneficial, then maybe I may consider it. But right now, you know, I'm really just using YouTube not to become a big YouTuber, but to really show a little bit of my life, show what I do for fun, but also to lay down my legacy so that, you know, 10 years, 20 years from now, when I'm at whatever I'm trying to build right now, when I'm there, people can
Yeah,
see like, oh, he showed his grind and his hustle. This is how they did it. Like you haven't seen. I mean, we heard stories about how Bill Gates and Warren Buffett and, you know, all these people who are, you know, mega successful, multimillionaires, billionaires. We hear stories of it, but we haven't seen like real live videos when he was in the garage, you know, trapping out of garage and, you know, sleeping on the floor of his first office. Like, what if we would have seen that? Like, that would be legendary, inspirational. Like when he made his first 100,000, like I got my first $100,000 check. Like, yo, this dude is a billionaire now. A 50 million, 50 billion type guy. Like, actually to see that, that's what I'm trying to do. Like that's me. I ain't trying to be the, you know, look at me, I'm a millionaire, billionaire, I'm in Bentleys and Rolls Royce, you know, making this and making that. That's not me. That's not even my lane, bro.
yeah,
That ain't my approach to it. And I don't knock anybody who's doing that. That's for them. You know, I'm just saying, yo, this is my little lane that I'm in.
yeah. I'm the same way, man. I feel like we're documenting history, and I love those throwback pictures that you share on IG, man. Just think if we were documenting our lives from, our 20s, and we
Exactly.
would have seen, like,
Talk
dang,
about
man, he been on Mercedes, man. He been on Forgiatos, man. Y'all just getting nothing against y'all, just getting stuff now. I'm happy for the folk that are just getting stuff now because you're getting it. And I don't care if you're getting it from YouTube money or your 9 to 5 money. I don't care. That's great. But at the same time, history is important to know. I think it's important for you to know my history. It's important for you to know your history. So when
absolutely.
you meet me and they meet you, they're not like, who are these guys? Oh, they just started Cartel TV. Who are they? Bro,
Right.
I was riding in whips in freaking Paris, in freaking Spain. I was in Dubai in the 90s. Y'all just starting to
Right.
go to Dubai now.
Right. You was on that foreign soil in the 90s.
In the 90s, 93, I was in Dubai on
Right.
foreign soil. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, we had a house in Bahrain. We had a 6 bedroom house, marble
Where?
floors. Bahrain is about 45 minutes from Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's about 45 minutes by bridge to Saudi Arabia, man. So it's kind of like a Middle Eastern vacation type spot. You know what I mean? But you still got to be on your P's and Q's, if you know what I mean. Um,
Right.
but yeah, we had a 6 bedroom house, man. We had a housekeeper, and the house came with a car. The
What?
house came with a car. It came with a housekeeper. Like, bro, I'm just like, man, stuff. I applaud everybody that's just getting their stuff now, but I just think it's good for people to see the history of other individuals that they're dealing with, man. And that's not to say anything in a braggadocious way. It's to say, hey, man, we've paved the way for a lot of people that look like us.
Yeah.
We've shown a lot of young cats that look like us how to go get it. We've laid out the blueprint of how to take care of your wife for multiple years. You know what I'm saying? We've laid the blueprint out how to be a father. You know what I'm saying? To a daughter, you know, to daughters, like in my situation. So I do think it's important for people to know the pedigree of the caliber of men that we are, that they're dealing with, man. They're not just dealing with some guys, you know, that just started a podcast, you know, on Instagram, man. Just two guys, man. They just got, only thing they got is 2 cell phones. That's all. And they barely got them. And look, they on prepaid plans, like, so they barely got them phones. So why should we listen to Car Show Rell? Why should we listen to Evapors, man? Because we could put you in the time capsule and show you some things from the 90s and show you how to be in the game for a long time. Sustainability. We don't want you to burn out, young brother, young sister. We don't want you to blow money like we did trying to stunt. We don't want you to fall off. So if you listen to the OGs, you know what I mean? Respect your OGs and listen, tap in, watch some videos, take some notes. If you're serious,
yeah,
man, you'll go so far. You think Car Show Rell got to the Bentley? So you was walking by the Bentley dealership and they just said, "Hey, come here." And you just ended up in the Bentley, and the rest is history. That's all. It was just easy like that. You was walking by, and they said, "Hey, come here."
Right. Well, feet.
Nah, that's not how it. That's not how it happened, man. I think it's important that people know your pedigree, my pedigree, New York in your city, TK, you name it, Will Motivation. Because if you just tap into Will Motivation right now and you see the Lambos, you're gonna be like, "Oh, this is some rich guy with Lambos," and then you're gonna start hating. Some rich guy with Lambos, man. I don't freaking care.
Right.
Oh, who's this guy, Car Show Rell, with a Bentley? I ain't never seen him at a car show.
Yeah.
What? That he's a family man now. He ain't at every car show in every state. And the mission is different now. You know what I mean? Like my brother, I'm 47. My brother's 45, and like, you know, before Corona, you know, he still hoop in the gym and all that. And I had people say, "Man, you gonna hoop?" I'm like, "I don't have nothing to prove." My basketball history is already been established. I don't have to go out and play against you, you 22-year-old that's on your way up.
Right.
I'm like a world champion boxer that has retired. You missed that window to compete against me at my prime.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not going to give you an opportunity in my non-prime basketball years to make me look bad.
To tarnish your legacy.
You're not going to tarnish my legacy because you're 25 years younger than me. And, you know, I'm in a different place physically in my life after 20 years in the military. You know what I mean? So my body's different right now. And my drive is different right now. I don't have a drive to kill you on the court like I used to. I'm not a killer anymore. I may let him go on to the basket because I'm just jump shooting today. I'm just trying to get a little sweaty in. And that could tarnish your legacy if people don't know that, man, this guy's a killer. This guy scored 40 points, 50 points, 60 points. I done did that. I've dominated gyms all day run. Hey, I used to call myself Rob Bass because it takes two. It takes two. Bro, I've said that in so many gyms, bro. I said it takes two. And I'm like, what are you talking? It takes two. It's going to take two of y'all to guard me. It's going to take two of y'all. I done did that, so why would I tarnish my legacy? So I say all that to say it's important that the new generation understands who we are as people more than anything. You know, as a father, as a husband, those titles are way bigger than Evapors, way bigger than Car Show Rell, man. But, man, we can show y'all some stuff that matters, bro. How to go home every day and take care of your family, man. Can you do that? Please show me your resume. Can I see your resume, sir? And I see a lot of, like, dope cars. I'm on my soapbox right now. I'm about to get off in 30 seconds.
No, go ahead. I like where you're going.
I see a lot of dope cars because we're in the car community, right? And the OG in me always say, where do you live at?
Ooh.
You
Ooh,
know,
how you?
because I know how much a 2020 Hellcat costs. I know how much a Scat Pack costs with Challenger or Charger. I know how much it costs. And my heart, my concern is always that any individual, especially if you look like me, I don't want you to be car poor. I don't want you to be car broke or house broke or clothing broke, because I've been there. You know what I'm saying? I've been there. I've been in your shoes. And when I see that, that's the first thing I think about. Think about it, man. We see IG all the time, man. Jokers post pictures of cars all day. You
Mm-hmm.
don't never see the crib.
No.
You
Cause
don't
look,
never see the family. You got an old lady.
that's facts.
You
That's
got
facts.
kids. And now they ain't gotta do like you. Now they ain't got to show off like you did, because you made me look bad when you took your wife to the fancy hotel and you got everything all laid out. You got me in trouble.
Look, keep that one in the tuck, man. Keep that one in the tuck.
Now I'm gonna
Go
delete
ahead.
that one.
No, man. You gotta pull that rabbit out the hat one day, man. You
Well,
got.
let me tell you what I did do. Let me tell you what I did do in the same line of what you did for your wife, man. I saw it's a black company, and it's like a luxury pampering kit
Okay.
for your lady. It's got like some incense in there. It's got like some bath stuff in there. It's got like some kind of shower oil. It's in like a spray bottle, a shower oil where you can get them all straight and everything. And it's like a pampering kit.
Go ahead. Keep talking. Give me one sec.
Yeah. So the pampering kit, man, I was like, yo, I saw it, and I'm like, man, let me go ahead and buy that. It wasn't cheap. It wasn't cheap at all, man. It won't cheap. It's like $100. So
Right.
I said, let me go ahead and buy this kit. My wife is worth, spending $100 for this kit. You know what I mean? And I literally thought about, that the video that you posted, man. You took it later to the fancy hotel and you got everything laid out. You know what I'm saying? I said, bro, my bro is doing it, man. I said he's killing the game, and I said I gotta take these notes. I gotta step my game on. Not that I don't do things, but I think since the COVID hit and we've been at home every day and a whole lot, I don't, in my mind, think like, let me take her over here.
Right.
Let me take her over there. And then, since we had our second daughter, she's 18 months old. Um, it's changed a lot too. It's fewer opportunities for me to be like, oh, but that's not to say I can't order that kit like that I did and get the kids to sleep, and then, got the kid out and let her, pamper herself, man, burn the incense and the oils and the hot bathtub and all that stuff, man. You got to take care of home, man. So I got 15 years in the game, man, so I know how to take care of home, but I'm still learning. Because I've never been 47 before. This is the 47 area. So I got to learn how 47 Eric operate. He don't operate like 25 Eric. He moved different. He moved better. He moved a whole lot smarter now. He a lot cooler, a lot smoother with things. He's more refined now. He's cool he's cool under pressure now. Joker could come in, not my house. Joker could approach me with an argument. I'm gonna be like, hey bro, you got it.
Yep.
On
Right off.
everything, bro. Hey, I'm sorry. You was gonna park here? Oh, hold on, column shift. Boom, boom. What you know about that? You don't know nothing about that.
Come on, man. I want to have that in the Roadmaster, man. I had the
Okay,
column
okay.
shift in the Roadmaster.
Yeah,
And the Tahoe. The Tahoe had the column shifters too.
okay. Man, I tell you what messed me up a long time ago, man. I think I was in a Datsun. And you had to change gears on the column.
Ooh.
Yeah,
What was that? Like what, a 240 or something like that?
man, it was so long ago, man, and I didn't even really know how to drive a stick back then. So I think I was in it about 5 minutes, man. I thought it was the weirdest thing in the world with the change the gears on the column, man. I'm like, what in the world kind of car? It might have been a truck. It might have been a little Datsun truck.
Right.
Yeah,
Hey,
I think so.
let's shout out a few people that's been in the chat.
All right. Why is my chat not scrolling up? I'm missing.
You can't scroll up?
Nah, the last comment I got is the one that I typed in there. Oh, let me see if I can see it on my laptop.
All right, I'll take the wheel on this one. Shout out to Andrew Weeze, Fly by G Money, New York and your city, AZ Matic, AZ, Danny Don't Leave.
Yeah, Danny.
Who else we got up in here? We got a few cats in here. Fastest Passenger.
Can you see my comments that I just typed in?
Let me see. Appreciate y'all. Yep. Dang,
Okay.
I'm on let me scroll all the way up. Oh, who is you? Croc 92, Mango 392. Oh, it's a weird way that I gotta do it to use to scroll up so it doesn't take me
Cut you
out.
off. Yeah.
ISO Del 14, Daily Grind. I am KGJ New Vibe,
Yeah.
Medi. Who else? Who else we got up in here?
Fly by G Money. And like I said, TK.
G Body Ron. Man, we got tons of cats that came through here tonight, man. Definitely we
Yeah.
appreciate all y'all for tapping in, even if it's just a couple seconds, 5, 10 seconds. Drop a comment or just to see what we got going on and dip out. We certainly appreciate that as well.
Yeah, man. It's always appreciated, man. And I'm looking forward to I always look forward to every Car Talk TV, man, whether it's a guest, but I always look forward to when, we're doing Car Talk TV. Like we're doing Car Talk TV now.
Right, right, right.
It's your boy Evapors and Car Show Rell, man. We just always have a good conversation, man. And when I get on my soapbox, man, you don't always kick the box from under me, man. You let me go off on my little tangent, and then I always get off of it.
I got it, man. Look, you're the mouthpiece. Like me, I get into it every now and then, but you're more of the vocal side of Car Talk TV.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
but
I'm gonna play off your strength.
yeah, and no doubt, and you invented Car Talk TV, so I always say that, man.
No, we invented it.
Oh
We
man,
invented
I
it
can't even give you
together,
no
bro.
credit. God,
It's the both of it. I can't even remember how the live kicked off, but that was my first time on live. You was like, yeah, we can do a couple test runs. I'm like, oh, I ain't never been on live. I'm just getting back on social media, period. Is this really
word.
what I want to do? And then from there, I'm like, all right, I'm in the game now.
Yeah,
I like this. Let's try to turn this into something else, something bigger
yeah,
than just you and I. Let's bring other people who got voices as well. Their voices who may have not been heard, or let's discover people who really trying to make something out of nothing and making it happen, or people out here making it happen. Man, it just spiraled to a whole nother big ball that we ain't even think that we was gonna. Somebody said football team. Yeah, that we didn't even gonna think that it was gonna lead to, but this is a dope journey. We only been doing it for a couple months. Since what,
yeah,
June?
man.
July?
Yeah, yeah, just about, man. And people, people think that we've known each other for a long time, or we've actually met in person. Like, nah, we've never met in person. I literally, again, I don't even know where I saw your video. Did you come on? Did you find me like on YouTube or something?
Yeah, I seen you had the organic video. I think it was you and your partners was talking. And then I watched a couple of other videos like, oh, he got an I-8, but I dope. Oh, he down in North Carolina. I'm like, oh, that's dope. I like what you was doing. You weren't really like braggadocious, but
Nah.
you had it, but you wasn't braggadocious. It's a different, big difference. I was like, yo, I like that. I like that. Like, yo, let me sub to this guy. We started I
Yeah,
started commenting on your vids and then found you on IG, and then the rest was history. The rest was
yeah.
history.
And what I did, I immediately started, watching, your channel, and you had just a few videos on there, but the videos you had when you was telling the story of the
Yeah.
Bentley and the accident, and I was just sitting there just like, yo, this dude different right here. This dude is different, man. Like, this ain't even the whole story. I already knew. I said, this ain't even the whole story. This is what he's telling the public. This the public version. So I tapped in, then started rocking with you on IG and checked out some stuff too, man. And then we just kind of started talking some kind of way, and we just found out we had crazy, weird similarities, man. Down to the fact that we was both driving a white Honda Civic.
Right, right,
Weird.
right. That's too detailed. That's too detailed. We
Wow. I'm
both
like,
like 8, 9 months. Like it started to be creepy. Like, hold up, man. Like it was. Is this mint? Is this mint?
yeah, no way it's not, bro. So I'm like, man, this a good brother right here, man. Good family, man. Got a daughter and stuff like, I got a daughter and committed relationship, to the wives and all of that, man. So I said, yo, this is meant to be. And I wanted to surround myself with positive people, man, that are on the next level. Like my nephew that I told you that's got the Rolls Royce,
Rafe? Yeah, yeah.
the Wraith. It's like he thinks next level. He thinks like we can make so much money we can't count it. But it's like, well, how do you do it? All right, well, he's shown me 2 different ways to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So those are 2 revenue streams that I have now because he introduced me to those ways of making money. And I'm like, I need to surround myself with more people. And like Chess Holmes, my boy Chess Holmes down in Atlanta, we've been rocking on the Robinhood, buying individual stocks and learning more about that. And he's gonna help me get into real estate investing.
Real estate is the move, bro.
Real estate is the move, man. So I'm like, yo, I appreciate him. Like literally since I quit my job, that's when I started getting phone calls from people that's like saying, hey man, you ever thought about investing in real estate? Man, man, you a cool brother, man. I want to show you how to do it. I ain't talking about no scheme, no scam, no hooks and none of that. I'm talking about no strings attached. Like people been coming to me with opportunities, man. And it's nothing but God, man. I just thank God that I'm able to listen.
Yeah.
I think if some people, if you just slow down in life sometimes, if you just slow down, I don't care what you believe. If you slow down in life and just listen to your body, listen to other people,
Your
you'll
surroundings.
know exactly what to do. I meet you, you meet me, and I pay attention to what we're discussing and the type of relationship that we have, I know whether or not to enter into a business partnership with you or not. I don't have
Yeah.
to do a poll on Facebook, ask Facebook. I don't have to beat myself up, man. Should I enter into this partnership? Because I listen to myself and I listen to people that I'm talking to, that I'm dealing with. I watch people, man. A lot of times people spend too much time talking and not listening, and they find themselves into bad personal relationships, bad business relationships, bad
Yep.
car purchases.
Ooh. You remember that 84 month? Yo, I would have been still in the 84 months if I would have made that move. 84 months. I thought it was 6 years. 84 months is 7 years.
If you was buying a house or something,
And you know what? I hope to God nobody is trying to get a Hellcat on an 84 month.
oh, they doing it, man. I'm gonna tell you how I know they're doing it. As I
No.
mentioned earlier,
No.
when I mentioned earlier, I see these young folk. I ain't not just always young. I'll just say mainly young folk. Based on your age, you don't have an established credit history. You don't. You don't have an established credit history, and maybe not an established job history as well. So you
Yeah, we
may,
talking 2 years or more.
yeah, you
Or more.
barely getting, yeah, you're barely getting into that car. And for what? Why are you trying to get into this car? Please don't tell me you're buying a car for YouTube.
Bad
Cause
move.
come on, man. I see all these. Please don't tell me you bought that car so you can go to the local car meet and do
Oh,
burnouts. You,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Now you struggling with that car note, and based on your age, you struggling with that insurance because you went and got a Hellcat or even a 392, and your insurance is killing you. And don't mess around and have a ticket. It's
Oh, what
killing
you
you.
say?
And again, I ain't never seen where you live at because you just scraped up some money and you barely got into that car, and that's not healthy, man. I don't want to see people unnecessarily go through mental anguish, financial anguish, being
Mm-hmm.
car broke, being, you know, apartment broke, townhouse broke. It's okay to have a roommate if you need a roommate for a minute. I lived in plenty of apartments, man, with roommates because my money was in a place where I needed a roommate. I didn't have to stunt and have my own apartment and let people know. You know, I didn't shoot. I've never bought a brand new car. Talking about for me. Now we done bought my wife 3 brand new SUVs in a row. She had a 2006 16 Ford Explorer, fully loaded. Then she had the 2019 that we paid cash for, fully loaded
Mm-hmm.
4Runner. And now she got the 2020 Lexus GX460. Boy, I tell you, she got it going on, boy. 3 brand new cars in a row. And I've never had a brand new car. I've just preferred to buy new used.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
used. Like my
Yeah.
Camaro, when I had my Camaro 2SS, brand new in 2011, I think it had 1,200 miles on it. No big deal. It had 1,200 miles on it, but the price was knocked all the way down because now it's used. You done drove it off the lot. It's not new anymore. It's a used car. So I got a great deal on that back in 2011, man. And when I tell you I love that car, man, the snap, crackle, and pop, man, you know, the burbles and all that stuff when you're downshifting. Oh, man, I love that, man. Just having a little fun, some pools on the highway, man. A fun car, different experience than the luxury sports car hybrid
Right.
BMW i8. That is still in the shop through week 7, and Monday will be week 8 that my car has been gone.
So the deal with that, right? So once it's done, you gotta you. I mean, I'm sure they gonna make you foot the bill, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna make you foot the bill. Dang. And they don't even know they still don't know what they still finding stuff that's going on with the car.
Well, based on what they said, so let's say, you know, I took it in for the electronic parking brake malfunction. The parking brake engages obviously when you on your rotor when you know your car is parked. And you know it has an actuator that releases it and engages it, and I guess the actuator malfunctioned. Not a problem. That's an $800 fix. But you know, then they called me and was like, "Oh, it's got this thing called an SME unit. That's whatever, whatever." I'm like, "Okay, it didn't have that when they left the house." I think folks be opening stuff up, trying to fix stuff, and then they create a new problem. So with the SME, that's like $3,200 to get the SME fixed. So you got 3,200 and 800. You know what I'm saying, problems together. And then they called me the other day and said that, oh, there's a wiring harness that we need to replace because we're having problems programming the SME. I'm like, look, that ain't my fault. Y'all got a problem programming the SME, man. It's nothing wrong with the current wiring harness that's on the car. So in order for y'all to do it right, you got to replace it. Then I think y'all need to cover that. Long story short, we probably at like $5,000 right now. You know what I mean? Um, so I'm just ready to get these folk their money and get my car back in the garage, and then I can make a decision on what I want to do. And I'm pretty much leaning on selling that car. The quotes that I got to sell it, I'm getting the lowest quote. I'll walk away with $10,000 in my pocket.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah. So that. But again, man, if my biggest worry in life today is $150,000 BMW i8 that's in the shop. That's my biggest problem. Or what shoes am I gonna wear today? Because I get in my closet sometimes and I get confused. I'm like, oh man, I'm looking around, got all these choices and stuff, and it's just like I end up just walking out of the closet like I don't know what I want to wear, and then I end up making a decision when it get down to I gotta leave this house in like 4 minutes. So I'm just like I end up going with my favorite Air Max just out the door in my favorite Air Max. Didn't even make a decision, just put the Air Max on. If
Right.
those are
Right.
the biggest problems I have in life, bro, I'll take
You
that
blessed.
any day of the week, bro.
Yep. You blessed, bro. Life is good.
Yeah, man.
So look, we got 25 seconds. It hit the timer, so I don't think I can exit out. So I think I gotta let it time out, and then I'm able to save it. I think that's what happened the last time. Because if I just
Okay.
exit out, I'm not sure if it's gonna let me save. But when this timer does go to 1, let me save. You want to jump back on, or you want to call it a night?
Hey, we can jump back on. Go ahead.